Hey guys, so I did a whole reading on Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg, and the question that I was asking was, why has Zuckerberg made an about face in regard to his handling of political posts, specifically from Trump, because he used to be of this opinion that free speech, he backed free speech, didn't want to be involved in monitoring any of Trump's posts on Facebook, and he has suddenly done an about face on that, and he came out and said that, and I will read his quote, "Even if a politician or government official says it, if we determine that content may lead to violence or deprive people of their right to vote, we will take that content down. Similarly, there are no exceptions for politicians in any of the policies, which means he's also going to be labeling any posts by any politician that violates their policies." So I asked the cards, why? Why had the sudden change of heart by Zuckerberg? And understand that Zuckerberg is in a very unique position as a company. He has controlling power over the company. Normally, the board of directors can fire a CEO if the CEO does something they don't like, but not in Facebook's case, because Zuckerberg owns most of the company. So he can pretty much do whatever he wants to do with the company. And so I wanted to just ask the cards, and I was using the Influence of Angels deck. Why? Why did he change his mind all of a sudden? What made him change his mind? And so the cards did answer the question for me. So, and I didn't want to try to start all over and ask again. So I'm just going to go through what I got here. So in the very center, we have the Wheel of Fortune, sudden change, sudden about face. Interestingly enough, this card has 4 faces on it, which is very interesting. So this is the about face that I was asking about. This is the about face that Mark Zuckerberg has taken. That is crossed by the Ten of Swords, an absolute, complete ending to something. Something's over, it's done. So what I take that to mean is, and this is kind of the answer to the question, Mark Zuckerberg's challenge is not to lose Facebook, for Facebook to still be sustainable and not be taken down as a platform. He has a fear of actually losing the company. It's interesting that this is swords too, because swords are all about communication, talking, speech, information. So he doesn't want that platform to end. He doesn't want Facebook to end. Underneath it, I got the Page of Pentacles. So he's gotten some kind of news of some sort, I feel like, or he is aware of somebody trying to start something, a new beginning to some sort of opportunity. Somebody sees, this could be Trump, who sees Facebook as a huge opportunity to spread his message. I'll just put it that way. And I think Zuckerberg has caught wind of this start, this trying to start something. In the past, we have the Ace of Wands. A new passion. A new idea. Some new This is also about, wands are also about power, some new power coming in. So that could be, again, that could be efforts by Trump's campaign trying to come in and spread stuff on Facebook. But I feel like this is more Zuckerberg has decided to take up, he's got this new passion from somewhere to fight voter suppression. Above it all, King of Cups. A new administration coming in. Biden. Sitting there very calmly with his cup. I feel like Zuckerberg is basing his about face on the fact that he strongly sees and believes that there's going to be a new administration coming in. Near future, 10 of Wands. This is a continuation of this idea. He had the idea, he made the about face, and now he's going to carry it out. He is going to take down those posts that come from Trump or any politician that may lead to violence or deprive people of their right to vote. Voter suppression. He is going to work very, very hard. It's going to take a lot of work and a lot of effort, but he is determined to do that. In the U position, we have the Strength card. This is an interesting card to get for Zuckerberg and Facebook, because this is about controlling your voice. The Strength card can be about controlling your anger, controlling what you say, controlling your voice. So that's how Mark sees himself right now. He's trying to keep Facebook under control. Surrounding that, I got the Knight of Pentacles. Notice the book. Again, we're talking about Facebook and the coins that are spilled out in front of the book. I feel like this is the advertisers. Look at that look on his face. This is the advertisers looking at Facebook. Unilever has already said that they're not going to advertise on Facebook the entire rest of the year. These are the advertisers looking at Facebook and saying they don't want any part. They don't want to be associated with voter suppression or hate speech. So they're taking their money elsewhere. Now, this is not a huge, it can have some effect, I feel like, on what Zuckerberg is doing, but I feel like these two things here are much more powerful than even this money, because this is temporary. Hopes and fears. This is his fear. A new law. The swords, Page of Swords, a new law, a new truth. I feel like this is a law or laws coming from the new administration as soon as they get in office, that's going to affect Facebook and all social media platforms. Look at the bubble. He's looking at the bubble, and he's got this little, looks like a pin, getting ready to pop that bubble. That's what Zuckerberg is afraid of. Here it is in the young stage, but he already sees it and fears it in the full-blown ending of Facebook stage. And then the outcome is the Hierophant, taking the high road, higher guidance, following a more a stricter path, following the rule of law. This could be the courts the Supreme Court, some kind of institution coming after Facebook if they're not very, very careful. This could also just be Zuckerberg deciding he's going to follow convention. He's going to follow the law and rules that he sees coming. He sees these coming in the future. He's going to go ahead and try to save Facebook is what he's doing. That's the reason. That's the reason he's doing this, to save Facebook. Thanks, guys.